Hi everyone. Um, the reason I'm doing this, hold on a sec, I'm trying to get us to full screen. Oh, we're a little bit frozen. There we go. Okay. Hi everyone. The reason I'm doing this video is to help explain to you what you're going to be doing at home for this investigation. My original plan was to do this hybrid, and this part of the activity certainly would be done in school. But I think it lends itself really well to being at home. And I apologize for the work that is involved, but I think once you hear it, you're going to see it's really not that much. But I thought it would be better. I'm going to have it in writing, but I thought it'd be better for me to explain it in this video. And then there's going to be another video that you can watch with your child that's going to show me doing a couple of the aspects of this. So the first thing that you're going to do with your child is you're going to look for parts of a plant. It's kind of a scavenger hunt that you're going to have in your house and outside in your yard or around your neighborhood. And that includes any parts of plants. So go in your refrigerator, pull out some carrots, get an apple, whatever you're seeing that is a part of a plant. Go outside, cut down some leaves, a branch, pull some grass out of the ground, whatever you're finding. I'd like you to find about 10 things. I don't really think that the next part of the activity works if you have less than 10. I'd prefer even a little more than 10, but I'd say 10 would be the minimum. So then the next thing you're going to do is your child is going to sort these different parts of the plants by their attributes. So you can help them a little bit, but I want them to really be thinking for themselves. Oh, I'm going to put all the green ones here and the brown ones here. Or these have roots, so they're going to go over there. These have big leaves, so I'm going to put them in that pile. I want them to really be thinking about what those attributes are. So then their parts of plants are going to all be separated into piles by attribute. I would guess you'd have 4 or 5 piles of that. And after that, you're going to make like a little label. It can be a sticky note of what the attribute is. It can be a little tent. It can be with chalk if you're doing this in the driveway. It doesn't matter what you use to label it, okay? So you found at least 10 parts of plants. Your child is separating them into attributes, no more than 5, and they're labeled, okay? So now your child is going to go into Seesaw, and Seesaw is that little green and yellow, light green and yellow bow tie that's across their favorite bar, and they've been in there many times, and they know how to do posts in there. Well, they're going to be taking a picture, so I want them to click on take a picture, and then I want you to use the Chromebook camera in Seesaw to take a picture of those attributes and how they're separated, okay? Because I want that posted. We're going to share that with each other. Your child has a partner who's in the other half of the class, and they're going to get together and they're going to show their pictures and talk about them. And I'm going to be able to help them show those. And the main way I can get them is by putting them in Seesaw. Okay, so then I want you to have a conversation with your child. I'm going to flip to this right here. Okay. These are the types of questions I would have asked if we were in class. So that's why I want to show this. What did you notice about all these plant parts, or how do the different parts look and feel and smell? Have you ever seen any of them before, and where have you seen them? Which parts did you put in the same square on the table grid, or however you're laying it out, and why? And what kinds of things helps you to decide which ones to put in which squares? So you just really, and these questions aren't locked in stone, but definitely question them. Have them think about their thinking. What got them where they are? And, ask them to answer with more than just because. Like, what's the real thought process that went into it? I think you'll be kind of impressed. I always am, at how what deep thinkers they are. So you've gotten the plant parts, sorted them, labeled them, took a picture, put it on Seesaw, done some questioning. Now, those magnifying glasses that I sent home when we knew we were on remote learning, I want you to pull out your child's magnifying glass that they're using at home for this period. And I want them to really get up close and investigate the different plant parts and really study them and try to understand how they work and why they work and what's similar and what they're really noticing. And just have a real conversation with them about what they're seeing. Then I want them to pick the one that they found the most interesting or they had the most thoughts about. And I want them to use the magnifying glass as they draw a picture of it. And I want them to do this on a piece of paper, not in Seesaw with the drawing tools, because I don't really think that it's going to hinder their ability to be detailed if they do that. So I prefer them doing it, with a pencil or a thin marker or whatever, something thin, so they can get all the details in. And then you're going to do a second post in Seesaw of that drawing. Okay, so the 2 posts in Seesaw. The 1 post is after your child has finished categorizing the different attributes of the plants, separating them by green and brown or however they're doing that, and you're taking a picture of that with the labels. And then the second picture is the plant part that they really loved getting in close and looking at and what that drawing looks like, because we certainly want to share those with each other. We're going to be fascinated by what each other saw. So that's the assignment in a nutshell. It certainly can involve the whole family if you want to. Little brothers and sisters can help out. That's fun. Or even older brothers and sisters can be helping out. But I do want your first grader being the one separating the pieces, being the one drawing the picture, being the one thinking of what those attributes are. I want that to be solely your first grader, but sure, could be a fun family project. So I hope it ends up being that. And if you have any questions, you always know you can contact me. Come to my Zoom room. I'll help you through it. The first graders are familiar with how to post in Seesaw. They do it all the time. So I think this is the first time I've asked parents to be the guide through that. So just trust that your first grader does know how to do it, and they can probably show you. So anyway, thanks a lot.